At some point or another, I've always asked all my students, why are you playing tennis? And this is a question that I want to ask you. And I want you to spend time asking yourself, what is it that is attracting you for this sport? One of the questions that I asked myself in the beginning when I was playing professional tennis was, am I trying to prove something to myself? And I was trying to prove something to someone else that didn't want me playing tennis. And when you go in that route, it's not a good route, because this should be a sport that is for you, not for someone else. And when it comes to you trying to prove that you can be a better player than the other players that you see, that's not a good route either. You want to try to always have yourself as a reference, not everybody else. Think of the player that you were yesterday and look at the player that you are today. And that should be the only reference that you have. Have you grown as a player? Have you grown as a person? The second thing that I would tell you is be careful trying to use tennis as an escape from stress. Tennis will mimic your personality at one point or another. And once you start competing, it will become stressful. One of the greatest things that I think this sport allows us is that we can practice on the things that we want to be, the person that we want to be. Do we want to be a little bit more aggressive, more assertive, taking more risks? And that's why I think this is one of the most beautiful sports that you can pick. So if competition starts becoming stressful, don't give up. Think of what's happening. It might not even have anything to do with your tennis. It's probably all up here. So my advice is don't quit. Go talk to somebody before you blame tennis. Tennis will be the avenue that will help you if you allow it to help you. The third question that I would want to ask you is, are you willing to grow as a person and as a player while you're playing tennis? Meaning, are you willing to give up the consistency of what you have right now for the potential of what you could have tomorrow? Meaning, can you give up the stroke that you have that it might not be serving you for adding something that's going to add more power, more control, and more fun to your game? And my answer would be yes. You should be willing to give up the consistency that you have right now for the potential of something better. That is why you're playing tennis, because we are an organism, a mind that grows, that wants change, that thrives on becoming bigger and better. In my opinion, tennis is a great way to improve you as a person or aggravate the traits that you don't like in you. So use it as an avenue to grow as a player and as a person.